Coming up for you in this round of CGW, what do Fred Funk, Roger Maltbie, and Dottie Pepper all have in common? They have all been helped by being able to lose and then win and get healthier in the process. Our first guest this season, Larry Jacobs, who runs Thin for Life. He's a golfer, and he's been very successful in helping other golfers lose weight. And it turns out there are a lot more stories just like Dottie's on all three of the Pro Tours, thanks to our first guest. In golf, hitting at a sucker pin tucked behind a bunker is often thought of as being a gutsy move. Too often, though, it's done by a player who also has a gut. Let's be frank, golfers will never be thought of as athletes until we start looking more like Tiger or Camilo and less like Graham McDowell, for example. And it's not just your game that'll benefit. We are joined now by Larry Jacobs, who is the Pro Tour's weight loss guru. And I don't say that offhandedly. He runs weight loss for golfers, and his goal is to make you fit for life. And it is great to have you here, first of all.
Nice
this is a local gentleman, too, so that's the other thing that's nice about this, is we're getting to talk to a local guy who has a really good perspective on this. And your list of clients is, in a lot of ways, a who's who of golf. But just sort of start with the NBC Golf crew, Roger Maltbie and Dottie Pepper, two very prominent on-course analysts, people that we see week in and week out, are two of your success stories,
yeah.
Clients and success stories, and that's the thing. You're a golfer. What got you into this?
Well, Dave, I've been involved in the weight loss industry since the early 80s. I founded the Thin for Life program in 1983. But I've been playing golf for over 50 years, I hate to admit. And
I'm with you on that.
And I'm a fanatic golfer. And so I've always been looking for a way to merge golf, which I'm pretty good at, with what I'm really good at, which is helping people with big bellies. And a few years ago, I met Alan Doyle down at TPC Sawgrass. And we had a conversation after lunch, and he was telling me that his feet were killing him walking around on the Champions Tour, and that he was heavier then than he had ever been before, and could I help him, and got him started off. And then it led to, gave some game day food advice to Fred Funk just after he qualified for the US Open at Bethpage. Met Roger Maltbie at Champions Tour event up at Baltimore Country Club, and then his success brought Dottie along, and DJ Trahan's dad Don came, and it just kept coming.
There are all kinds of approaches to weight loss.
Yeah.
Give me the thumbnail sketch on yours.
Yeah.
What should people be doing that they almost always aren't?
All right, well, first of all, they shouldn't be dieting. Most people know that, but a lot of people still don't.
Sure.
Secondly, they need to learn how to eat clean. Eating clean means not only eating real food, but it means knowing how to eat the right proteins, the right fats and oils, the right carbohydrates. And eating clean also, at least with my own personal bias, means knowing to avoid any foods that just might not agree well with them, that they might be sensitive to.
All of this comes as we know that there are all kinds of illnesses attached to obesity. If 1/3 of all Americans are clinically obese around here, heart disease, diabetes, you name it, cancer is probably stroke, heart disease, all of them have a component here. You can make a difference in your golf game. You know, let's bring it down to a level that maybe we can all begin to identify with. You can make somebody, if not necessarily a better player, certainly a healthier player, somebody who's going to enjoy the game more, if they lose some weight.
No question about it. And it's sort of a sad commentary that, you know, you can't get somebody motivated by trying to improve their health. But if they could hit the ball better.
That's what it takes.
And improve their health at the same time, what the heck? So, yeah, you can not only, I mean, literally, the foods that you eat have such a tremendous impact in your overall health. And secondly, as you said, with obesity and just overweight being such pretty much the cause of those 4 or 5 diseases you mentioned, if you can reverse that by learning how to eat right and get more physically active, you can also, if you're a golfer, improve your golf game as a result. No question about it.
Larry has been good enough to agree that he's going to be a regular part of of Capital Golf Weekly this year, and we really look forward to having you, and thanks so much for doing that. Now, I want you to think about what he has been saying here and to get a little bit more information, because frankly, this is something that can change your life. There's a website that you need to do that, and that's weightlossforgolfers.com. It's right there on the screen. And one of the things it's going to tell you about is March the 30th is one of the teleseminars that you have, and these are what get an awful lot of people in the direction that Larry wants us to get. This is a great place to start. I commend it to you. And let's see if we can't together get, frankly, a lot healthier and a little bit better throughout the year. Thank you so much for joining us.
Nice to be here.
You have set the stage for us very nicely here, and I think there are going to be a lot of people very pleased with the journey that you are about to set us upon. Thank you so much.